You know the video is serious when I sigh at the beginning. I'm really scared. I'm really nervous to make this video. This is a message to my parents, to my family, and even to my friends back home, because I know you guys do care what is happening in my life and what is going on in my head. I haven't been telling any of you guys like the truth of what's been going on. This is scary. This is really scary. And this is also a video for people who may be going through the same thing as me, people my age. I want to let them know that it's okay, because it's you and it's your life, and you have to live it the way you want to live it. And I'm questioning a lot of my life decisions at this point in my life. I'm in college and I'm in a beautiful city that's basically like my dream city. Like, I love living here. I love being here. I love the people that I'm surrounded by. A lot in my life has changed so quickly. Like, I'm living on my own. I've made so many new friends. So much has changed so quickly. Like, don't get me wrong, these people make me so happy, but being in college, like, I'm not happy, like, at all. And I thought I would, because I didn't sit down and really think about the decisions I was making. I didn't really think if these decisions would make me happy. I thought they were the right decisions because I was living by the system, meaning I'm going to college after high school and I'm gonna get a degree. That way, like my parents said, I would have something to fall back on. I would have a plan B. I wanted to please society and I wanted to please my parents, but I wasn't thinking if I was gonna please myself. And I'm realizing that now, and it's such a scary thought, because I thought I was making the right decision, but now I think I'm not. And now I'm in it. I'm in college and I'm just now realizing it, and I feel like it's too late, but I know it's not, because I'm 18 years old and I have time to live my life. I have time to switch things around. I'm just scared because, like, what are my parents gonna think? What is my family gonna think? They're so proud of me. Like, I worked my ass off in high school and I went through so much, and then I built that up so I could go to college and succeed and get a degree and live my dreams after that. But I want to live my dreams now, and I'm not doing that. The person that really opened my eyes to this was my film teacher. I've been missing class. I haven't been doing my work. So he like took me out of the room and we went into a different room where we were alone and it was private, and he wanted to talk about my accommodations. Once we talked about that, he said, "How are you doing? Like are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not doing okay at all." I was like, I thought I would be happy here, but I'm not. I just don't know what to do. And then he said, you know, it's okay for artists not to go to college. Like, it's completely okay, because they can build a career on their own. They still have to work their ass off, but like can build a career on their own and make connections on their own. It's fine if they don't have a degree." And then he said, sometimes college just isn't for a certain person, and maybe it's not for them in that moment. Maybe it's for them later. Maybe it's just not for them at all. And I was like, what if I'm that person? I came here to please my parents, and I came here to follow the system, and because I thought it was right. At the end of the day, it's just me and whether I'm living the life that I want to live or not. I didn't call my parents and talk to them about this, because I don't think I would have said what I had to say in the correct way. So this is why I'm making the video, because this is what I do, and this is sometimes how I talk to people. I communicate through my art, and I just felt like this was like the right way to do it. So ultimately, I haven't decided yet, but I'm leaning towards dropping out of college, and I want to either stay in Vegas or move to LA, because I have a bunch of family friends there and we have a bunch of connections there. I want to have that freedom and that experience of living on my own and doing things on my own and executing things on my own, because this is a time in my life to do it. Because I'm 18, I just graduated high school. Like, this is the time to do it, and this is the time to learn and experience things and fail at things. And I feel like being here in college, it's holding me back from my career and from failing. It's like I'm in this little bubble, and I feel like I've been in this bubble my whole life, and I want to get out. I've never been able to focus 100% on my work, and I've never been able to focus 100% on myself because I've been in this bubble and I've had other things going on like school, and I'm just so curious to see what happens when I focus 100% on those things and I work my ass off on YouTube, gaining clients to do music videos for, to do photo shoots for, and I focus 100% on social media, what I want to do, and see if I can grow my audience, because I've been growing my audience. Like when I was in Vegas, like I've been growing my audience. I had all these clients. I was doing shoots like at least 2 times a month. I was getting paid. I was doing all these things, and then I came here and all that stopped. And I get it. I'm in a new area. I have to make new connections on my own. I have to, you know, do all these things. I just feel like I'm in the wrong place to do that. I can't focus on anything else but school, and that's just not what I want to do. I talked to my counselor here, and he said, like, do you even care about any of the work that you're doing here? Because I do create art here, I do. But he was like, do you even care about anything that you create here? I'm just like, no, I don't. I want to follow my dreams. I want to live my life to the fullest. God put me here for a reason, and he left it up to me to figure out what that reason was, figure out what that purpose was, figure out my purpose. When I made my depression short film, The Signs, I received a lot of attention from it, and I'm still receiving a lot of attention from it. There's all these people commenting. Some of them are hate comments, some of them are good comments. And the good comments, some of them are people saying that, you know, they were gonna cut, but they watched my film and now they're not going to. They were thinking about killing themselves, but now they're not going to because they watched my film. That's my purpose, to help people through my art, to help people feel things, to help people think things, to have an influence on people. And I'm so honest on the internet. Like sometimes I feel like I'm too honest. I share a lot of my life on the internet because that's what I want to be. I really want to help people with that film, and with my other videos even. I feel like I'm doing that. So I feel like that is my purpose in life, to just do that. Like if I do drop out, I know my parents, like they would be so fucking scared. They would be so worried. They just don't want to see anything bad happen to me. They also have to realize I'm not a baby anymore and I'm an adult. I have to experience life. And I just feel like I'm not doing that. And I just feel like I'm not doing anything with my life here. To chase after your dreams means to do something, to work hard, to just do something about it. And I feel like I'm not doing anything here, and I'm just waiting for something because I can't do anything. Like I'm not focused on what I want to be focused on. And I talked to my parents about this. I talked to them because the summer before my senior year in high school, went to my mom and I was like, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea. She was like, what is it? And I said, what if I moved to LA and I just focused on YouTube and my craft for a year and just see what happens? She said, hell no, that's not happening. I was like, okay, why not? She was like, you have to have a plan B. You have to have something to fall back on, and that means you have to get a degree. And I was like, that's true. If I decide to drop out and I decide to move to LA and follow my dreams, I will have something to fall back on if it doesn't work out. And that's school. I would go back to school. I would go back to college. But I believe in myself enough that that would be the right decision, because I really believe that this is what I'm meant to do. I just really hope it works out. In Vegas, I was working on so much. I was working on my films. I was working on photography. I was working on my music, and I'm not making music anymore. Like what the hell is happening? Like I was working on my clothing brand. Like this is my hat. Like I'm working on a clothing brand. Like, and I haven't been designing anything. I haven't been filming anything or doing photo shoots. And when I was doing photo shoots here and filming stuff, that's when we weren't in school yet. That was during orientation week. So that just proves that school is just holding me back. And I know my mom would be worried about this because a similar thing happened to her. She forgot. She turned out fine, and everything happened in her life for a reason. I know she doesn't mind me sharing this on the internet because she shares it with like literally everyone in her life. She went to school for ballet. She really wanted to work. She really just wanted to go out into the real world and work and dance and get jobs and just live life. And I think it was like the summer or like the year before her senior year, she decided to drop out, and her parents were not happy because she didn't talk to them about it. But I'm talking to my parents about it, learning from my mom's mistakes. She didn't get work immediately like she thought she would. She was waiting tables. She was just not working a job that she wanted to work. But then she did start getting jobs. She got a contract with Kings Island and she was working there. And then she got a contract to work on cruise ships and she worked on there. And then she went to Greece and lived there for 6 years and met my dad. And then they both went on cruise ships. Then they moved to Vegas and then they were dancing there. And then they found out they were pregnant with me. And so they quit. So like I totally get why my mom would be worried and I totally get why my dad would be worried, but I know at the end of the day that they would support me. They just want me to be happy. Right now I'm not happy at all. It's been a month, maybe over a month, not happy at all. College dropout just has like such a bad reputation. Like some people who like drop out of like either high school or college, some of the people like end up being fine and end up being like so successful, and they could have never done that if they were in school. I believe her dropping out of college was the right decision because she wouldn't have met my dad, she wouldn't have had me, she wouldn't have had her insurance company, she wouldn't have any of that. Everything happens for a reason. Mama, daddy, if I did decide to do this and just decided to move to LA for a year and just see what happens, my backup plan would be to go back to school. So I hope that makes you guys feel a little bit better. And I know you're gonna call me like after you see this and we're gonna talk about it more in depth and blah 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 blah, and you guys are gonna be like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure this is the right decision? Are you really like thinking about this? Are you? And yeah, I am. I don't know if this is the right decision because I can't tell the fucking future. I do believe that this is what I meant to do. I gotta make things happen, and if I stay here, those things simply aren't gonna happen. And I'm just to like prove to you guys like that I would be fine on my own. I'm initiating things. Like I went to go talk to the counselor here that you guys know, and I talked to him and I asked for advice. And I'm also going to talk to financial aid about the financial consequences if I were to drop out at the end of the semester. I feel like the last thing I want to do is let you guys down. You guys had one child and you guys told me that you had one kid so you could put all your effort into them and all your energy into them and give them everything that they wanted. And you guys did that with me. You guys like worked so hard to give me the life that I wanted, and I just don't want to ruin that. But at the same time, it's time for me to be my own person, and I want you guys to support me. Like I can't do this without you. Believe in me as much as I believe in myself. Believe that this is the right decision, and if it's not, it'll be okay. I'm young. I have a whole life ahead of me. I'm not normal. I don't want to follow what everyone else tells me to do, and that's what I've been doing, and I'm so fucking unhappy. I just want to say fuck the system and just do what I want to do, because I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna succeed. I'm here right now and I can't see myself going through 4 years of this, just me being unhappy and questioning everything. Not only did I work hard to get here, to get to this point in my life, to get to college, my parents, you guys worked so hard for me to get here. I don't want to ruin that, but I really want to take this risk. I'm just so curious to see what happens when I put 100% into my work. I just really want to see what happens, because I've never been able to do that, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I stay here. And I don't want to wait it out and like graduate and get a degree. Like I don't want to wait it out. I want it to happen now, because I feel like this is my time. Like I feel like I'm so close, and some of my friends even doubt me, and it sucks. They support me and they'll support me like in whatever I do, but they doubt this decision. I guess that's just what's on my mind. I'm really leaning towards dropping out by the end of the semester, or now. That would be cool too. I just really hope I'm not disappointing anyone, especially my parents. I just really hope that they're gonna support me in this really scary decision in my life. This decision could either be really good and my life would start now, or it'll just be a complete fail and I would have to go back to school. But I don't think that's gonna happen because I believe in myself. So if you're going through something like this, just know it's okay, and know at the end of the day it's just yourself, and you have to look out for yourself, and you have to live life for yourself because it's your life. It's no one else's. Live life the way you want to live it. I think that's all I had to say. I'm gonna edit this, upload it, have my parents watch it, see what they say and think, talk to them about it, and I'll keep you guys updated. Follow me on my social media to stay updated with everything that's going on in my life, and I will of course make another video to keep you updated on what happens. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below your opinions on this, maybe your life experiences having to do with this, and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell to stay notified on when I post. Again, follow me on all my social medias to stay updated with everything that's going on in my life. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll see you guys soon with another new video.